ensem bebre ena ekoso na yedi kan aka se sabio enipa dasani wo ba wiase na wo so de entroni nkontompo ena wo de baye wunuma at the end of the day no oto ebeda ho oto ebeda di ema ye hu wusu ene wo ban. I think say gradually no Ghana for asha sia yahu enkrofo we won suban. Ghana for gradually the colors of the NDC is coming out and we are all witnessing this incompetency 2012-2016 omusho kesi ya anye enough for us ya yesan ekoto abama wono wona hyase a omusho kesi it at a higher level ene de sabio tumi na yedema amdisi fo no omo edi tumi no etata Ghana fo tumi na yede ma won senka bia omfa meyeden omfa medi oman nanim nanka omunye managers of the affair of the country's affairs no ene omo adan sa tumi no akwakoye se tumi bia omo didi omo bre di omo pe ena omo ye no oman num ya se bio oman wei ba bia na nado danko akufo ado be fa firiye in 2017 January 7th said no mighty dum so na ewe yen sabio ohia na dokoro yen IMF na omo nsa hye yanum na do bo modern etoto niema eyi Ghana firi ahokyira na eda yensu nyira na yenyere nim sabio adwuma we ya papa we ya yo nkebetimi aso yewianom Ghana fo ani nanka omo edi ahweso ato abapa in 2024 edi abanua no agusu edi aman pipi amanyoko no se omo nkoso nanka omo ni oman Ghana yensem ye niema omo ni animu nanka omo toto niema emfama ye yie naso amanesa yemia no bim edane tipo nkosofo ai America me mwakwa papa yemia no binom edane tipo nkosofo yemia no binom sisi wona so te se ya bunua ede agum mia kofi ankama me mwakwa aba danso Ebeneza me mwakwa papa yebubu nua gu yasum te se de sabio yente hwe yente se dogo binu na be ena yede ekomode yen ndokono bo ayedre shito bo ayedre gale bo ayedre bode bo ayedre eni akoto nkwasiaba enkwasiaba na yekoto ye na ehun sunsanso no. Now we are reaping what we sowed. The yedi aye no abana yedi aye no afei ena ye den ye te so aba na abana ye te no there is no distinction o enchichemu nim we MPP ni o we NDC ni o sa emfasode na ewo abafo na yekoto ye no so no obia benya ne chefa obia so je ne chefa emfa ho so ye NDC ni anasa we MPP ni. In fact ene MPP from painfo binom NDC fo binom a omo sheda eye nkwasia campaign edit MPP amanyoko no bebre no omo ebo ento omo yam because what they were expecting no enye no na omo ayeden omo nsa aka ni nyina ne se sa papa na omo koto abama no onima mamuo ono amamu efe na mamuo nim oni kwaya yefa so ayede ntoto yegu fom ema omama omunya so mfaso na ade a yefre na ahoto eba wona kwamu ono de onim any connection ono de onim any business ono de onim any sayense sani nyina mfa ntam yebo na yenyaye omama no oni biefuo no na omo ho nkyere won na se emfie nan duru na yekwa akoto aba yakosisa enema bi e de akoche won na omo di gyina so e de akoto aba amaye said omo 2024 during the campaign na omo che nkokọ ne emo ene anwa no. That is how they want you to be. They want to keep you poor. Ye pese ye mount untras na wo ho nkyere. Enti ho kyere wa na ye de more bag ba kombrewa at the end of the day no. Ubeke say nipa no waboa wo. Enti no akoto aba e de ama no. Na wo de ama no 4 years. No aba betena konwa no so. No de abọ krono for 4 good years. Na o de aye na busua. Ne namfofo ne ho kafo nom ene wona wodi na chi na odi aye wonye na wo de Yawa atache nom ama wusu obre enso na yeden emfa ye ho abusua eno ena ekoso ne e wo man Ghana hwe e wo ho na ya se obi bie na no a o se na nanado be wa nyehwe ampipi fo be o mo anyehwe Ghana foi. Just the fact say Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ba ya otimi keep the lies on nkania ema nkania gira ne nan so emfie nwotwe without any interruption no no one of the biggest achievement. The fact say one nasumu, the fact say coastal nam ampro entity wanye momone. The fact is that we top ice water, we ton say ice kinky, we ton fine milk, who to me young kania di ye we juma, while we weather, while we mechanic, while we juma within kania ne ye juma, out to me young kania di ye we juma for good 8 years. There was no single day except you went to young juma because of Kaniano. That is one of the biggest achievements because we Oman can call a Juma creation, creating job for the people, making job available for the people. No? It is only through the energy, the electricity, and etume boa. Emma of mine chichiri and injran and I so. It is a baby bedi woman so. Nipa bi bedi woman and nim. Now one to me am fan to your papa enguho. Ama won kania nyina ne nan so ama wanya nkania amfa nya de wo se wonya e kire wo se saa nipa no oni ahumobro wo mu oni pe onye ne pese obema wo ho ato abrochira mo woyi abrochira me woyi all the development countries ya ka omo asema ya ka nyina. Their main sources of young can say Ajuma any sika near ma many of them it is because of availability of electricity and to me empower the youth and the people to produce more and sell more. And this our mind that's uncanny anima. It automatically tells you say you cannot develop, you cannot go nowhere, you can't create employment. See, and create employment, it just said there is no production. See, when there are no productions, there are what them call reduction of revenue, local internal generated revenue. Eti ehefa na bayano ebenye sika no dia toto ahihye o minor fa ne ntuma pafra. Miya Kofi Frank me wakwa pa ena Ivan Sankama Kofi miya me wakwa ba bi. Sa bane betra konwa no so na electricity no wa mana nye a kind of a basic need to the people. When yes anim dey na who said no, I have to do whatever I could to make sure say electricity will be on its toes 24/7. Except say nipa no onima mamu onim how we develop a country, onim what makes a country moves economically, onim ontiasie enye sa enkenye ne say ne after 8 years aban bi to me bo modern man nipa da nkania ahunya nkania de ye adwuma enipa no betra konwa no so no in 3 months only nkania ne nya adwuma biem enkania ne nya adwuma biem asekyerɛ ne sɛn Felicia me nua ba me mo akwa ba asekyerɛ ne sɛn asekyerɛ ne sɛ saa nipa na waba no inside of so spend sika ɛwɔ ɔman no ɛyɛ ɔman ne deɛ no ɛde bɛma power na gyina ne nan so no or prefer say spend sika no in a different because bra kwaye na nado fa so ɔman kanea ne gyina ne nan so ɛmfie nwɔtwe no. That is the same way that Mahama, if he's a serious man, if they are serious that they want your well-being, they were also supposed to do what Orlando did to make sure say the lights will be on 24 hours a day. But I'm saying now they prefer spending money in press conference. They prefer spending money in media engagement than to spend money in, producing power for the people to produce and make money. Aye. Sikane osenka yen divert na nka yen fankoto fango emegu machines num na nka omfa produce anyinama dena na se reference anyinam de ben emma nkanea no enyina ne nan so no saa sika no ye de amakwase ampanyin fosu kwa achi se omfa nkoye press conference spokesperson for the presidency omfanye media engagement instead of them to think about the basic needs of the people. Adentia say ya disikane ko ye press conference budget no ye betimi ahu ama na ye kese na ya chadi instead of thinking about the basic needs of the people. Abanya oba ye obedi akonwa ose mo ni adwuma ye na nado amamu ho kire mo munya adwuma nye ono oba na obe kreti nyuma tax exceptions yede agu port ho a yede boa individuals under the one district one factory ama ye bie nyuma ma mofre nkwada ne youth na nya adwuma ne bia ye no nkwase aban we ba ye no se sa taxes no watwem osi watwem taxes na egu port ho na emma amanfo nkunahye emma omo spendi omo sika so omo di be create employment wo man num no kwase aban we ya oti opposition a osi oba na obema mo adwuma job for the boys job for wine no oba no osi watwem. He is not going to support individuals to involve themselves in creating of employment in the country. Na aban enipa dodo sen ena obetumi asesa wona adwuma mu so aban na wote ho ayese wo se efre wa aban no Ghana for ye about 40 million an estimated population. The percentage a wo betumi afa wona adwuma ye dodo sen enipa dodo sen na wo betumi afa wona adwuma ma na ye na ye sustainable. But enkrofo we enam sa mamuo na ankasa no enye about developing the people no na mbomeye enriching ourselves into no de omo hwehwe nyina ne say how omo betumi aye den yenka ne say omo betumi apake aban sika gu baabi na omo atimi awia enti instead of say nka di sika na be ma individual bi na nka wanya ahoden de abie factory na nka obi anya adwuma ye no they prefer say they will not spend that money but rather keep it there and find a way to take it away from the government coffers. Mesi nkrofo no mo ya akromfo o mo ya akromfo we yem fansem ento from na yen kansem said ye tie ne fata me Khalif Jabe me mo akwa Mike Vanofori mo akwa aba pa e ma me Diana won so me mo akwa aba o me fansem no go ne nka ne ye said esie na fata sa one district one factory na nanado ba ya na oye no enya ahotom na nanado de eye sa ade no enya ahotom se aban taxes ye de my individuals enya ahotom se amanfo de machines akese fira buruchire ba na yenti omo tax enya ahotom but that was a way another dwene said it will help the people, it will help the individuals, it will help the people to involve themselves in the transformation agenda because said an American aban entumi mfaga na fo nyina adwuma ma ne yeye abrochira yewoyi enya aban na ma ye na adwuma ye abrochira yewoyi even abrofo ma na omote omo abrochire ha ye omote no omo mudodo se na ye adwuma ma aban kakra bi and aban fa wona adwuma. So if you are a serious person, if you are somebody who believe say the unemployment situation in the society no opese esuntwa opese esuntia, you what? You endorse the private sector, the PPP, PSP, the private sector participation. Wo boa private people no ema omunya ahoden na omu de akreti nyuma ama youth na nya biaye enya aban we ye oba ya one nkane private people di ya adwuma waye ne dumso amanfo enya nkane amfa nya adwuma tax exception so na ye de agu port ho a sabio John Darega Dramani ni Mahama ni wia Ibrahim Mahama oye den ofa sa kwanya no so edi ye jatasmenta when treaty attacks enam so and why employ a lot of people. Ibrahim Mahama Krano Wiskano or take advantage of that. Momo ba yene dear. Mo say you don't care about creating employment. In fact, even the employment are bind that dani create ye and sana okoro. Mo say yo munyina di. A bind be na dream money wo mutims. Didn't a dream money adokuru mutimu say. Aban bia ni wiase oman bia ni wiase obetumi atumpon abra na enye the private sector and I say the micro indicators and I say the microeconomy no ewo oman no se ni ahodena oman ni ntimi mpaja na mu enkoba biada because the microeconomy is the center bolt of the economy. Enti omanya adwuma nim dia na wo se wonye as an intelligent leader you would have to endorse through exceptions, through favors, through the right procedure to support the private sectors to boost the local economy well. Ajimi for we buy and ready omoye right, one history always and will always repeat itself. History, history, no, it always repeats itself. Some crofo way nipa they hate to see private people, individuals making money. Some crofo way they believe say apart from the state and his people, and apart from omono, any individual who has the willing to make money biano becomes an enemy to the state when these people are in power. Adentia was emransa. Adentia abanya wo say wo ye socialism, wo ye social one political ideology. Now, now you don't want to support the individuals, the private men. You are rather going after the private sector. Private sector benefit no munya free abane ho a eboa wo mo ko mo anim no mo create nyuma na youth ni nya bi ye no you are going after those emwana na aban ne dem omo aden. How do you want to create this so-called 24-hour economy if it is not about giving exception, you can say tax exceptions to the industry? How do you want to deal with that? Kwan ben so ena mo pese momfa so na muntumi create this 24-hour economy. Omanya mo ba ye mo so be 24-hour economy. Energy, the energy factories no use the year adwuma no mo ma shutting it down. Why? Because you want to milk the country. Mobile, the energy sector na so powerful. Energy sector na mobile ya na ejina ne nan so. And then mobile tena kunya so yi. Within 3 months no, you have not been able to maintain the power. You have made sure to shut down the whole country into darkness. Ade, bone ben, ena Ghana for the year NDC for. Bone ben, ena Ghana for the year NDC for. Me ya kofi werse memo akwaba. Say na di chiro mai. Enti mutu kwan ba brochira mu hu se de abrofo fa so chichiro mo mai. Akwanto bebreba mo tu mo ba mu misa the private sector, the type of a helper abind the maumo. Mu misa private sector so mu ama no ne no. Mo aban e na omo abind the maumo. Kwan ben so no omo fa so omo tumi ye den e maintain omo factories no. Eya mu misa omo. Mo de noa ne ntokwa ne nkwase akeka ne ntro. Any media conference, press conference ahodo anyansa nim. Enkwase persecutions nim die bia nim. Jimmy sama nyansa nim. No one say this ni be say private man be ejira ne nan so. He's making something. They will go after the person. They will destroy the business of the person. The NDC chiri, and say an individual onye politician. O to me jan and nice no creative yuma. We will come after you. We will destroy your name. Nipa do say na Ghana buying 80 for more juma out of the 40 million population. And this is a private sector no. And a buy no be support to. Amo private sector na nya ho. Now we're creating more employment. Tell me, how are you going to abolish that unemployment high rate in the society? Modie entro ni boss de muka yengu obi animase yentwi obi aboso yenkama yenhu se nipa no ye nipa bone abra yen nokore. That is all why you know how to do it. Juma na na do danko akufo ado ye kwan your fast so plan one district one factory. The way for the private sector to be part of the development agenda. Mobile jiminti any what them call cheap propaganda nti. You want to destroy the one district one factory because you don't want Nanado's name to remain in the system, and by so doing you are collapsing another side of the economy. Aden Mama Esther, me mo akwaba pa, Sansona Franka preku, me ma wonso akwaba. Said ye be ya, mubenya, mubetumi cover the good work of Nanado the Suntino. You are just damaging the image of the country by going against the principles na abuama ene ekumfi Jews ewoho. You are going after the policies are ya sabi Ibrahim Mahama ankasa ni justice meant ejina ne nan so. Now you know what? Sankrofo we no omu ya wudifo. Omu chirimira wo. Sankrofo we omu chirimira. Sankrofo we they don't want to go according to the principle the right procedure. They don't like that. But you know what is wrong? How can you cancel the tax exemptions to the one district, one factory project? Abra Wojo Mahama, during your term, your brother Ibrahim Mahama, ne fa Ghana sika abrochire sika dollars nkwa $800 million import tax at the Tema port just to favor him. No. Moja be ne guni mu. Bru moja ni moja eguni mo ye bru ana. Ana ye kokoti se de ye nyina ye moja ye kokoi. Na se no so ni moja ye kokoti se ye nyina ade a. Eni ade nti ono de illegally with the corruption practices, you allow him to take advantage of that tax exceptions. Now, by true means, you want to give such favors to another people there. You came in and you say you are going to cancel it. I didn't hear, yes, sir. The private man will make money. Money and and this is one of the most primitive political party ever had in this world. Money, the idea of how they can help build the country. And one in media press. And one in media engagement. Ye kochi way, ya kwa kochi way, ye kofa way, we ya bokrono. Everything is about akeka. Ye kasadi aseyo biho. That is what these guys do. Ade boneben ena Ghana for ediaye NDC for. Aye na manu sentia omo abasa omo betua ye nka ye nte se. Na bushanwe, just look at this. Where Nanado came in power, he was in power for 8 good years. Sa situation way high air Kotoka International Airport you are shutting it down. There is no electricity. Way air what? Kotoka International Airport. Light ni ho high. At the International Airport there is no light. Aden. Why? What kind of image? Just say image Ben I will say Ghana for. What with which image? And now think about say Obi, Broni B, investor B, tourism B, tourist B, Abe PM Ghana. Now I do the main airport, the international airport of the country. Now you see light are cut off. Light are cut off. What is a sunny panel? Dear Ben, psychologically, dear Ben, now would dear tuni team. Is that the way we govern a country? Some kwasya campaign na mo ya na mo dinam krum na mo tiem Mahama. Mahama is the hope. Is the hope kwasya hope. Hope ben ye. The main international airport is dark. Why you doom? Why you Papa we want I don't understand why Ghanaians still always fall into the traps of these thieves. Bra, and yes, sika ni wa de beto fan go generate power o. Ye mfa sika ne nkoto fan go no ye beche sika na di. And yes, sika ni wa de be produce energy o. Sika ni bi wo ho, but ye mfa nya adwuma we because ye de yes adwuma na omamu hu fo no beto won. Now, Mamu for so to one kwasiafo NDC from painful no mu nye sika wia, so we will not buy the fuel. Go in darkness. And I yete ho. And I yete nyom. Mahama is the hope benye. And it does so benye way. From Eshemu to Sumu. And then I ye ni daso no. And then ye hope na namoto honyom no. Hope na namoto honyom no. And anyway. Enkwasi hope. Sa hope we nyansa nim. Sa hope we emfa nkoso ma. Sa hope we etwe o man sign na chief for years. Na me imagine I'm an investor. Me baba e business o ban. Na me through the main international airport na ya shut down energy light ni mo. Do you think I'm a fool to come and invest my money there? Near better Mahama is the hope. Hope ben Accra Kotoka International Airport. You are shutting it down. No light. You fancy ho. High quality teaching hospital.
Mahama. This is Kolebu Teaching Hospital. And it's darkness everywhere. This is the main maternity. Imagine if a surgery is going on now. Can you imagine? The whole place is dark. And strangely, the plants are not working. This is the maternity, the main maternity block of Kolebu Teaching Hospital, which have been hit by Mahama's doing so. Can you imagine?
I mean, we are the Dunso Kenneth back. David Atewene, be my boy, then Yemia, the chairman of Crab, my money, you know, the chairman. Mr. Osman, didn't you know, the chairman. Look at what is going on here. Look at what is going on here. Kwalebu maternity hall. Yeah, light now. Ebini hall. Enti se akurabi da incubator ma. Dey na betuno. Akurabi da incubator ma dey na betuno. Maami bi akwa awo so na ye ni operation a dey na betuno. Se obi ye ni operation sabro ye te light no tu mu na dey na betuno. Enti wei ehun dede na mo ye no wo manum for more than 4 years. Dede na mo ye no na wie ye ne won we Ghana for we lack something which will punish us for years and years and years. Yeah, we don't think about the future. Rome was not built one day. And think at least obi a wada sumu emfie nan na obi ba no tumi ma da kanea ho emfie nwotwe nyansa mu ewo nimdie mu. You were supposed to understand say the difference in terms of quality of governance no are not the same. One dey asie na me bomb pa yesenka light we call off na nka NDC ni bi ne ba ne yere ne maame ye ne operation kadachi or the nyansa nka light no call off say e Kwalebu ho no na nka NDC ni bi ne yere ne mpra bi ne sa chick bi edam paso a ye ne operation ana ono ankasa odi ono ankasa nka ofa nyansa. Missing Crawford, they are not there for you. Don't ever and ever believe say those guys are there for you. They are there just for their personal interest. In fact, everything they are doing, they are showcasing exactly say they don't care about you. Go to hell. Go to hell. Opa koshepo emfa. They are there to vindicate. Omoba so omoba be de omoba be revenge. They are coming to revenge on the fact to say 2016 Ghana for mutu abatiawo. That is the reason why they are there. They are not there to develop the country. And yes, sir. Inka this basic needs, sir. Aye light. Aye nkwa. The modern day of today. Without electricity, you are dumb. Nanka ye nye electricity kurampona nka nye na ya sabia ye nye electricity kurampono nka nye na se ya sabia na ye de ko. But look at what is going on. Ayare sabia mu ayare sabia nkasa ya shati bibia down. On what basis? On what basis? Ajuma na nadu ye nyina kwaya na nadu fast o kipu light no there ne si mo kwan se mo so no mo conduct mo ho in the same way to make sure that the lights keeps on. Akwadro any incompetence nti the economy no na wan hwe sankrofo e wan mo yare abusafo ma me 1 second. Well, we are coming to create employment. light na yebe yentimi en keeping it on. Private people are no more light ye juma or more employer man for or nyuma ekofom. They cannot employ people. Kakra no so aban so afọ more di omo ye adwuma no. Nkwasi afọ we where they actually say I have authorized termination of about 100 people's job at the Ghana Post. Kwasi ampanyi we are no ye demonstration across the country. On what? There is no job. People are suffering. We need job. Why we not? Look at what he's doing. And then onunya baby try, you know, the industrious woman husband. The industrious woman husband. Onunya baby try, you know. He is terminating contract of people. For what reason? I don't know. Me say, hey, these guys. These guys here. Omon pese afutuo na eba abayno nikoto kuomuno. They don't want to spend it on the people. They don't want to use it to make sure say a man for better one. They want to have the money there so that they can chop it. And what is the sense of now termination of this contract? Did you promise the people that you're going to give them employment? Yes. You came, they are already working. What is the sense of, sacking them? The people who came to you and told you, say, they are going to what? Create job for you. They are going to make you get a juma. We are the best. Now they are there sacking you. Those who got the employment, we are sacking you back. Why? What is the sense in this? Now, Obo Eddie Mwaye Abra Sam George. Saying any Obo, Nyomtuni Obo, he was the director of Ghana Post. Obechirechire mu se ade we yakwase ampanyi we oye no emfaso ni so se abanya fa Ghana fo madwuma se abanya nkosesa Burkina Faso ammo mo adwuma wo man no na mum owasesa Ghana fo ma se mo mayi adwuma ma oba aban no. There is no sensible person that will come in power and will decide to sack them home. Why? Abra, my major campaign was to create employment. Akofifo. We are coming to employ, we are coming to create employment. Ebamo adwuma ye, akofo adama mo ho kyerem. Enemo ba ye, what you are doing is to sack people from their working positions. Nyansa ben ne wom. Sa nkrofo we no mo firi Burkina Faso ana. Nkrofo we no mo ye Togo fo ana. Nkrofo no mo ye Senegal fo ana. No, they are Ghanaians. Then why should they have to sack them? Momenti obo ensem o worker.
Me Sam George, Honorable Minister, he's also a young man. Him say he has a lot of, and I pray, I've had the opportunity of meeting him before I resigned, and I know say he has a lot of plans for the whole space now. Communication space, and then Ghana Post as part. But especially with post office, said the Omo Yajuma I am very sure Senka unya America share recruitment because what can say no send an appointment letter after this fans an appointment because I think appointment letters the chair about on the 9th of December. Okay. And he said the name send an appointment letter about 9th of December ebia not been say election na ni dim rika election na Saturday, 8th a Sunday. When I interview Sunday, no 9th a Monday, 9th no almost a Juma say. No medicals in November. Yeah, the Ghana Post said, "Dika mom letter say ya me famu into mo medicals. I'm a nipa na koye medicals. So taking me kakra ehwemu and ko be hu say these are not recruitments ya no after ya twaba baby and or call it for document na interview report wo ho or the interview they can here for everybody that was recruited because one yes I know we are ultimate recruitment or Ghana Post we interview panel union ni better so be HR ni better so be regional head back what na so and these are people in the system and say okay recruitment now one go through this due process me cry yes successful and can minister put never by and can deal with Ghana Post union now cry who did be brave but the due processes were followed through this recruitment now me say I told you about say onya abotre kaka na onhwe document because ohwemu year minim said you know I believe strongly say onya break kaka na ohwemu I'm sure say he would adjust and then obi me Sam George honorable minister said he's also a young man. I mean him say he has a lot of and I pray I've had the opportunity of meeting him before I resigned and I know say he has a lot of plans for the whole space now communication space no and then Ghana Post as part but especially with post office said the omo yadwuma no tie I am very sure Senka unyamre kakra share recruitment because what can say no send an appointment letter after this one fans an appointment because I think appointment letters no the chair about on the 9th of December okay and he said the name send an appointment letter by 9th of December and ebia not been here say election na ni dimrika election na Saturday 8th a Sunday when I interview Sunday no 9th a Monday 9th no almost a Juma say no medicals in November. Yeah, the Ghana Post said, "Dika mom letter say ya me famu into mo medicals. I'm a nipa na koye medicals. So taking me kakra ehwemu and ko be hu say these are not recruitments ya no after ya twaba baby and or call it for document na interview report wo ho or the interview they can here for everybody that was recruited because one yes I know we are ultimate recruitment or Ghana Post we interview panel union ni better so be HR ni better so be regional head back what na so and these are people in the system and say okay recruitment now one go through this due process me cry yes successful and can minister put never by and can deal with Ghana Post union now cry who did be brave but the due processes were followed through this recruitment now me say I told you about say onya abotre kaka na onhwe document because ohwemu year minim said you know I believe strongly say onya break kaka na ohwemu I'm sure say he would adjust and then
Tabusia nkrofo ewo omo yare chese where we voted democratically to choose a leader. But what have we got? We have got a coup d'etat mental leadership. Coup d'etat. Yenya detector ankasa ne tienso. Na aban na yendisi fo nko ade ana. Oman na eda ho no, yendisi fo nko ade. Se waba, ya fa amanfo adwuma. Instead of you to go and see the procedure in which they went through to employ these people, you are rather there trying to just sack them just because they obo enenam. Kwasi ampanyini. Sa na ebu omai. Sa na ebu omai. ya fa Ghana for ma juma omo anya juma omo ye anye say ye sorry ya na ye fa won ye de omo go through process and na ye employ won o say wa bapa wanti you are sacking them na ye to abana di yi wo na say mudi tuo ene agyan ene kodeji to me free Ghana for free MPP for nsem we are adu sia memo akwaba. Oh, the thing is getting out of hands. The manner in which this government is leading the country is nothing less than or more than what them call what we call that. How do we call that? This something. It is said ye detector be not here. So I no wonder why John Mahama is linking with military government or more the northern part of Ghana. Because the mentality in these people's mind is like omudi 20 Ghana beji to me free EDD Ghana every MPP for and some. Now I don't know what makes this fool. What gives this fool? What makes he think say on his own he can just decide to sack people just because I'm the new communication what them call minister. The most important is that you must open your eye and follow them. You are not doing them. What you are after and say mo ye nkwasiasem e de akire mo dwam funu supporters na Jimmy Sam no money di akire no. That is what you guys are doing just to honor your fools or mo di akire so mo ye full soldiers. Enti asaki we yachi we atum ya ye we. That is what you're doing. Where is the rule of law? Where is the institutions? Where is the benefit of democracy? Kabima min kabia mamuono emra edibu ma yedi chiro man no ehefa na akwa akwhye ndc for mo da hye muturu mu ara. The laws must be in your brain. Nye muturu mu na momfa nkohye na momfa no nchechiro man no. Every Ghanaian has the equal right. We don't have first class citizen and second class citizen. So when this in here, there is nothing more inferior than NDC supporter. So when this in now we yega abanya juma, there is no right to say we see any wadi. A post worker is not a government appointee. Obi oye juma wo post office as a post office worker, common worker. He is not a political only political appointment. Oye Ghana need to send DC supporter pepe. So that person have the right to benefit from the state. Na Ghana for masuna edene. Akufo-Addo abreso, there were no differences. NDC, MPP, CPP, neutrals. Everybody was enjoying the country. Ena yedere sane akoto abana akose mkurasifo we no. Ajimifo we ena omo begu ye komu ena omo mia yen. Yakose sa mkurasifo we omo nima mamu ena omo begu ye komu. Enibrefo enipa chawo kanipa na nibra de ogana mamu pa huntumi nkan 70 abre mu 67 omo nya NDC fo. Etienne, I sack here, I fire here, I arrest here, I do this. Now, hey, you know, edruba bi ana asem na time yeden enyinya asem na enyinya say one kwasiafo we ba ban mu people were already under persecution or more di of mindseeker obi anim a court anya evidence na me no sunti afro mo court. You free those people and you are now coming to say so you are going after new people. Oh, madam. Na the year and one and Sakan. The year Edia free Ghana are buying in some anyway treatment. She said, me didn't want men tiasio, media making one men tiasia say. Yedi ensa kosi ballot paper so ato abade ama obi so medi Ghana man so. Na ye yi so mampanyini. Na wo de oba ye no, oni ya wo ye. Kwan ya ofa so ye oniema nyina akwete se de wo ye detector bi. E na ote ye so. Na wo detector na ikita no so a nyansasem ne mapanka obetumi de that autonomous power na ye no onfa nye o. Ene nkurasesem na ode sankwase atumi ni di. Mayi wo ye di. Yakochi we, ya bawura we ufie, ye koji we ya japade, we ye kromfo, umiyankochi no, that is what you're doing. Is that the change that Ghanaians voted for? We enyen sesaya Ghana for we voted for something different based on the promises na mo ye and kauba ye 24-hour economy. Ghana Post a nipa 1,000 na oho ananko for another 2,000 aka ho na why one job for 3 the more promise you know and yet to come and sack people and kauba ye ya for nipa 1,000 na wa for 2,000 aka ho na the 24-hour economy na ye mo campaign main message no na nka wa implement it. We see what we are seeing. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. What sense does it make? What sense does it make? Sam George, Jai Jimmy, asema obuo kachiro no fatu tina fa ye adwuma. Kwana kwa nkrata anum na hu se these people started doing their process to come and work for the Ghana Post since August 2024. Enye nra. It is a long process that they have gone through. People have spent money for vacancies. People have spent money for medical checks. People have spent money for interviews. Some people have rented houses to go and do their job at their stations. So when you be amawasia ye money krono. Se muntumi nkreti job no bi ma nkaifo no nya bi nya. Wana wanya bi abon ye no. Munya wo mo munya omo adwuma no omo nso omo ye Ghana fo. Die nie ai die be nie certain government nyansanim dada na jimisa enim sen ka mudi nyansa bi basa mudi e mko tena bontene mo jimisa na mo tipa one first jimi nkwa no ani say easy talk na mabetena media so na mo ye mo ho guy and I cannot understand that Kufuor government is very wicked. Mobile in 3 months, your scandals are even superior than one another did in 8 years. And Nimwasia Kwaba. Abusia, mobile first segment way NC na yenko yanim.
Begin to look at expertise, people's commitment to the nation and so on. That goes beyond party affiliation. You know, sometimes I get a sense that our politics has become like a war of gangs. You know, a war of criminal gangs. So one of them has captured some territory and is benefiting from it. If you manage to defeat that criminal gang, you establish your domain there like a mafia and you take control of everything for yourself, regardless of the national interest. And it's a danger that this country must be governed as a country. It is one nation of one people with one common destiny. We need to revisit that slogan which General Achampong in his wisdom introduced. What is happening? My friend, what is happening in our country? So what about those who do not belong to political parties? They are not human beings anymore. So in our country today, if you do not belong to a political party, if you are not a member of a political party, you lose all your rights as a citizen. What nonsense is that? And then, so what? You know, we help you to win election and therefore we have an entitlement. You have what entitlement? This country, and Senna, listen to me very, very well. We went to an election. We elected President John Dramani Mahama as the chief manager of the affairs of this country. We did not sell Ghana to him. Ghana does not belong to him. Ghana does not belong to the NDC. Ghana did not belong to the MPP, and Ghana would never belong to the CPP. What we do when we go for elections is that we elect managers, and they are supposed to manage this country on behalf of all the citizens of the country. If they fail to do that, they cease to qualify as governments. And we must approach this fight against Galamsey with the same vehemence and within the same principle and so on. That's the only way we can move forward. That is the only way we can move forward. My friend, you see, in any country,
Abusiamfo, me sign Emma Mwakwaba BM at the bar platform no so. Yes. Me yapanyini samodo kuno, me Mwakwaba pa sansona ame patient danso, onso mechiao ye pa Urus Urukaya, onso mechiao, ena Michael Umbert, mechiao ye pa Evans, mechiao Mr. Nana Adunsia, mechiao Jaru, onso mechiao ye pa, ma me Esther Kebadi ma mechiao, David Atewene mechiao ye pa, ena ya. Franka Preku mechiao, Nya Panye Wilson Kofi mechiao, Mame Retapia mechiao, Khalif Jabe mechiao, Mike Van Ofori mechiao yepa, Emma Medina Pia wonso mechiao, Felicia mechiao, Khalif Jabe mechiao yepa, Kofi Frank mechiao, Edawase no Bredanso Ebeneza mechiao, Ankama Kofi mechiao na Victor Ajima mechiao yepa, Nya Kofi Sapon, yeah, the Ivorian man mechiao yepa emo akwaba. Abusiamfo yentu aso na yetu aso no na yetu aso na meselo se bomodre na like video no na share video no nso eka ho mame se afei na ye first time waba platform we so a meselo nso se subscribe na beka abusua kese no ho pa oh no now like video na ebema video no akona nim na adofo nkaifo na beka ye ho sanso na wo kan group bi ho a pia video no tum na fro na afofo so omomra ne ne omunyina emedi djuma no se de ese na efata enti yeto aso na yeto aso no na ye koye nim ene ye da sore ya yesi ECG fo 2,000 containers bia aban papa ayete se na nado danko akufuado edadwene ye ehu se the leakages are ewo ye system of transporting the energy from the plant from the cooking plant no to the consumers no ye hwere a lot of kilowatt enam so emankane abo ye den enam so emasa bionkane ahoye na ewo manum no odwene se okofa cables meters papa ba na amasali cages ni nyina so ate no yenkote a NDC for better konwa so omo se cables no containers no ni nyina ayira emu 1366 de ayira afiri port ho na asem no eyiya ehu enwonwa se containers pa etumi yira free port na NDC for no me say se open nipa oni broken heart e wo wiase a NDC supporter is somebody emotionally on emotion the emotion I shut down because your manner feria my broken heart I will now to the point to say sisi ameno ka say NDC supporter any broken heart NDC supporter NDC ni panyini din truck edana numbu ebu na nimutia kandi enim kire no na kire yo behu nokore na still I am fan ho obe support enti enam so na NDC fo nkwasiafo binom ne nam ka say enye possible say NDC breso na containers na yira na wonwe da bia me ka say we thank God today there is social media. And we thank God today asema obeka no enyira na wasema obeka bia no yetimi keep as a record na yetweto ho baabi na otena bi yetumi fa edeka asem. That is the luckiest thing that the social media is providing. Abusia sa container we enye ne na begu port ho. Sa containers we MPP abreso na begu ye. Na MPP to frɛ konwa so no John Abu Jinapo echo de nani kohweye ehu say the containers are there. Abu Jinapo de nani echo hu ye John Jinapo de nani ko hu ye ehu say containers na wo ho emo no ankasa begina bonten kan say the containers are in the port. Emane as they always do, they always try to criticize. Emane san criticize say on tiase de ntia containers no eda so gu port ho. And he said during the handover, the Minister of Energy handed over the containers into your hands. Na ene containers no atu afri port ho. Why na yenko bisa no? And inti American church say Abu Jinapo, John Abu Jinapo needs to be arrested. Oye kromfo eye omo no omo asisa containers na de ko Burkina. Omo de kwa komo omo cool friend na owo Burkina no aton amana jisika gu omo bottom. Because Madika can't say San Crofo we no. It's not about the country, it is about their pocket. So any ways and means that they can make money out of your suffering, they will make it. They don't care. Entikevu sonene e kana abane boy ye a odi koto ne ma ne ba ye. Anke ye omo ndisi fo a nka omo spend that huge sums of money to develop the electricity cables no. They have rather turned themselves to go and sell them and make money out of it. Instead of say, Omube yusu, sa mano e dia solve problem a e wo man no. Enti ne, omo asen atwa omo ho ba be ka kire Ghana for say, e MPP for mom na area containers no. Is that not funny? Is that not funny? Adia ya hand over. Ye dia hye wunsam. Ma wa nkase wa begina bonten adi ho adanse say the containers na ma eye 1 2 3 2000 containers ECG cables enegum ene wayira na mowia wasisa koton a you are coming back to come and blame somebody who handed over documents and evidence to you say containers in this way sisa monfanko ye adwuma na nkane anyina ne nan so enya bodam sem. This tell me say Sir John Abu Jinapo no oye kromfo. Sir Abu Jinapo no oye kohwini. He knows where the containers are. The police must to arrest this minister and investigate him. Because me anume container wahu container to me nyira free port sama ne ye container and to me vanish from the port like that. Me Ivan Sankama, you can explain it to us more. Answer beti me you container free port. Wan kasa u container ya de no. Answer beti me ye free port e de akosi u fie atonton mu ne ma no. The number of process that you go in, no, it is imaginable. Na obi de na aban de na obi betimi akwa wia e de free ho. Enye possible. Abu Jinapo no sa John Jinapo no ye kromfo ono na asisa containers na koton because me sa cables na egu sa containers no. You don't even need to find a country to sell to. Onane no kura ye na lomi. Onane no kura ye nti se onane no kura se wo ton a. It will give you the same amount of money because our cables, no, they are very, 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 very expensive. Yet, at the moment, na DNA iron sonic copper wire no. Who to be tons and the man at the moment? And he say, Yadia shown, sir. Yes, he said the Yawa. na ye de asoawo and say the idea show some one kasa wa prove say yes I have received them na ye bana niema ni ho a who caused them. That is the question that I want to ask. Na busia tie video we abu jina po ebe jina bonten eka kire Ghana for say containers no esi ho 2,000 containers. And this won saka containers no near the whole documentation in nyina be hye won sam na sabio okro no atwetwe amo akoton a why should you come out today and cry to Ghana and say MPP for the we muntie when Abu Jinapo was admitting say yes it's true these 2,000 containers are in the port.
Cables and other accessories. ECG has not been able to clear those containers. And so as we speak, we have 2,500 containers stuck there and stranded. And as they stay there, it attracts a lot of penalties and demurrage. And yesterday the briefing I got is that so far the demurrage alone is estimated at 1.5 billion. See, this is unacceptable. 1.5 billion. This is unacceptable. Cables and other accessories. ECG has not been able to clear those containers. And so as we speak, we have 2,500 containers stuck there and stranded. And as they stay there, it attracts a lot of penalties and demurrage. And yesterday the briefing I got is that so far...
Se would Abu John Jinapo be jina ho aka che se containers no esi ho we 2 months ago nene oba be ka che se containers ni ho but containers ni ho but you want to tell me say MPP for na wia. What is the sense when we hand over power? Who is responsible for all these things at the energy sector? At which or with which authority and MPP ni timinante call port ho ekosisa containers 1,360 every port ho abro ni abaimu Mrs. Akwawe, he must be arrested or Yakromfo, he knows where the containers are. Mum na asesa koshe babo omuni jakwanom e na asesa akoton ni wobabi. Na tie asema obekae
21 containers, 2,491 containers. ECG itself presents as containers held at the port. 1,328 cannot be accounted for. That is very serious and that's very alarming. And I assure you, we would conduct a detailed investigation into this matter. And somebody or some people will be held liable for this. 1,328 containers cannot just vanish into thin air. Somebody must be held liable for this. And I assure you that we would hold people liable for this. And whatever it takes, we'll work with the Attorney General, we'll work with the police, and ensure that whichever group, whatever people are responsible for this, are brought to book, and that will retrieve either the containers or the monetary equivalent of these containers. And that I assure you that this ministry would pursue this to its logical conclusion.
They think they are doing campaign. Ayo, this way they are acting like they are still in opposition. And the containers number say we are coming to solve problems. It is not about money. We don't need money. The equipment in the containers, they are problem solver. They are solutions to our problems. We need that containers and their contents to solve the problems that we have in the country. And yes, sikasem na ye kan ha. And this if we ni sika, et se bi okodi a wahu akokoba. Oye den obewia. One say containers na ayira no omo turning in economically. Container na ayira na ye ka ho asem a ye pe niam ewom they solve problem na war minum no. Nkwasiafo we say they is kasem. Because they know why they are turning into economic issue. And how can you be so reckless? How can you be so reckless in the point to stay there as a minister of energy? Now I'm a container 1,360 INF report. He must be investigated. The guy is a thief. The guy is a goddamn thief. He must go after him. That guy knows where the containers are. Na container no. We are talking about 700 million plus value dollars. $700 million value asem na yekan. Enti we watoto nanim wasere nko aye tohwe na mfura hono te se de yehu ne to a odega na fo adwene bedi agro no onu nanim kro no a obo onu nanim the business that he's doing mesi nkrofo we they don't want to solve the problems in the country. They want to steal, and they cannot even accept say Nanado sat down and spend that money to solve the problems that we have. To them, the best way was to chop that 700 million. Nagana fire na mon kayasem. Nkrofo we breso. Kofo breso. MPP koto niema bi koto niema bi wo America. Houston. Say omo the best solve problems that we have concerning our energy sector. Nkrofo no ma niema ni gu America ewo offense garage baby for 8 good years but so maybe no mutua ho ka e de mabroni because na andis ni bi ni broni bi na aka bom e na omo age garage e na niema no gum enti boso maybe na ga na abanye pia sika ko na waje ne chefa say nkrofo wo they are wicked in their mind. They are not there to solve your problem. And if you voted for NDC, you should be ashamed of yourself. man is saying, and a containers, 1,000, it may a free port. Man is saying, when you naturally say, Chronono, a one DNA. The DNA of every NDC leader is a thievery. Thievery, fraudulent, fraudsters, trickish, and no yomu DNA. Yenko tiensem enubi efasa container same way.
And they say the minister confirmed in all the media engagements 2,500 containers in the good port. ECD4 Enclare, Demorage, Airba. Airboy. You see, me come there. And 1,350 every. We come the interviews are why outside Parliament, and Shedanyama di Yake say be done on the floor of Parliament. On the floor of Parliament. Where Hazard has been captured. Yes. Yeah, captured Hazard. Mr. Minister confirmed. He said you have about 2,500 containers a year. Electricity Company of Ghana for Edia. Sure. And also, I could be worth say $500,000. And a container be between 2,000 to 500,000. 500,000. So on average, you can have about $400,000. And you can pick the upper ceiling because it depending on the room. And you can pick the upper ceiling. If I in common, I used the upper ceiling 500,000. Okay. And I then multiply 1,350. And then about $600 million. $75 million. Value of containers are. Obi. It means Nasima. Name business as usual. Yeah, because when they say intimate, and a container they say, oh, but 40 foot a business as usual. Oh no, I'm telling you, Obi, it's already $675 million business as usual container. Obi, hey. And you see in 40 foot and then make him send me my credit pay. You see, and then make him say, the best minister. No, it's a make a just say, yes, see, I because we be support us what ye and more time a habada process how people go through and send where you near my idea piano. And your process get to also make a container. Say empty container crana. And you are the kit.
so be rete mahabo na wura wa ma container so de pie na ni nkrata be sensai.
I am happy say minister akase criminal investigations would
the minister himself should be investigated.
Oh, send everybody.
Yes. The minister, in fact, the investigation should start from the minister himself. The minister should tell us, do you know who your man confirm say 2,500? When no nobody you come abrani ye.
Yes.
When no suman ko so konko yibie.
That is if for someone.
If that is it, yes. The time because it investigation should start from the honorable minister. You are no coaching a message of film to say, I'm pen no say your container to do say you see for near ma.
Yes.
I want your tema to say Janabia.
Yes.
Ube both I said you and I said they read the today and it will be say a serious country here. The minister by now shall step aside.
I didn't hear.
Also, okay, can I have a show? Yeah, but Mamma, we am show more. And a dollar near 16 cities. What's your say?
75 million.
75 million.
675 million.
Yes.
$675 million
dollars times 16. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Obi. A 10 billion. 800. 10.8 billion. Ghana cities. Who the cost Kadada Anua? A trillion no oha sa and what trillion. Sikeka was a minu. Obi and them amateur dear 10.8 and no see 6 unique classroom book back where a 1 million Ghana cities. A basic classroom back 10,800.
And I got a village classroom.
Village be a classroom. 10,800. Mr. Magana phone and libre ya abba. See a track catch them who say Tema Habo.
Okay.
And yet Tema and yet a Gassam for yard move.
And this is what I think. Tema Habo, I don't know there, but I want to believe say CCTV camera will be to make capture and what they are then I think it's something immediately that should be there. Yes, I was say apart from that, security for entrance obi e be equal everyone so mu wia impo anajo a there anajo security for be the money gate no all of those people should be picked up. In fact you hear from time I buying exercise no from time I to abawie up until enra security for akwa adwuma or tema habunya we have to pick everybody up one by one obi our question to answer, including omu supervisors including nipa or temahabo GPH and for everybody should be questioned because we are talking 1,350 containers. Just too many containers to go missing kekesa, you know. I think the minister has done well, say at least open system up for criminal investigations. Now you share Obia Adi Efane, so Obia questions to answer. Everybody has questions to answer.
Na meka we project na a bit missing we sikakro ye.
Yes.
Oh, Rich Hospital na yesin.
Okay.
E besim you no nefa.
Rich
Hospital yes CS in $250 million.
Yes.
E besim you no nefa. Yes. E besim you no nefa. In fact, what person is the same agenda 111 na. Uni madam of agenda 111 e besi. Obenye sika ketwa na. Enye sika ketwa na yebo so sa ya no. Say tweet no in fact say we enanimate say your man penia be de tire e ka so ne ye ni Donald Trump be delay because some say sika account de bua no mfama so muti we ya ebe bolding decision na o take no not even support us again. Say tweet no mbemu emma ye containers obis wakra ade e kwakori ni tema port pain and I will process ya go through.
Yes.
Now when we be akwa na o2 car no kra free wonum no. Obi nkrata besensa o gate be akwa no enya de ketwa. And to tell us in this country say about 1,300 containers. Empo say empty. Because
one of them confo so e jai o mu free mo the electricity company of Ghana and Kasa.
Omayede.
Na say easy the container.
Omayede.
Now, are you saying that you're questioning for
no, that's not the point.
Say, please. the issues are a bit nuanced than the ocean.
There be missing Obi. You see, it's simple. I don't know what's happening. Me the man dia babeja Obi. I was Semper FM studio. Obi no Obi a Obi a Semper FM studio. Me buy Obi ti honum. O si o akwesi ampa no cross word ofu beto hanum. Na mo phone no me hu. O si me ko Fred Dominic Amicia no anim wan ko bisa na se.
Nya botre. My adwuma we isi tita.
E betimi afon.
My adwuma we isi tita. The issues are a bit more nuanced. The Americans say the investigations should cut across every interested party, including the electricity company of Ghana and Kasa.
That's the MD.
We don't MD, the procurement. There's a whole directorate for procurement.
Yeah,
the procurement directorate. Or more clear ECG
okay. Agent
straightforward, there's no agent. Everybody should be part of the investigation. But this cannot be business as usual. The numbers are just too many. Over 1,040-footer containers.
10,806 unique classroom blocks. That's
crazy.
And
the investigation should cover Obia from
Abusha, yeti asemu. Who's gonna do a movie? Yeda sumu a ye wa enya light tenam ne hwana. Now Nkrofo we make sika out of it. You see, these guys, they will make money out of your desperation. Nkrofo we, what they do is to make money out of your desperation. When you and they are enjoying, they are making money out of it. So that minister must be arrested. He must be called and held accountable. He must to come and tell Ghanaians, bra oko receive sa container no. Oko hu sa containers na egu and what chide na see here. There ne course so enam so masa containers we nyina yira. He must to come out and tell us. Nabusia abronya nso e obibi eka e de fa de see here e wo porto. Yen konko tie video we. Ye free hoba assembliasi e wo Kumase adum fire setup. Montaka Mohammed so okoche adwadifo mo de asi ho ye wi ana de abekrew. Yen konko tie abronya abra odin kyerkyere mu baaye containers ne ba bie wo
menra obesi sa men kania ma nte de koyi bisa se nano payino cost of obeden
I think there's some common acid but the real free ba me say there na ma sisi akania na edundum sisi ara because ohun ni me there
na kasa no bleach abo o sa ma wa hefo nyina ati
okay
adia si wo Ghana no bleach na abo ese Ghana fo nyina no edi free china koye hye kokko ni tuntum
ada yi aba
because ayi kase pa MPP abanya atwankwa na nando dankwa akofo ado ne vice president ne economic management o mabiragu ade bia de man chichire ba ukokoro bia na edi sika ba mo man ni tumpon electricity
yeah the crap anu de omwa
memwa man chichire ye kwa kope revenue aba ye kwa kope revenue aba ye nya revenue e dia chichire o man no without electricity no won't men chichire o man no ye wura na nado danko akofo ado abanya etwa mu on the economic management headed by Yawa Baumia at Nancy. Yes, European Union as you say away. So on my Ghana European Union or yen she say yes say Obu European member state be no or more the new cable should be about one. Sa cable no and normal electricity transmission then the distribution no e money easy e ma consumption so ya dey e reduce ama etua electricity ɛyɛ dɛ ɛwɔ fam nti cables na ba ye bele ɛma nkania tuma yi adwuma yi ma ya transport kania in the easiest way no ya sand meter ba ɛyɛ meters ya European Union na recommend say member state for enyusu sa meters no ya sand the smart grid machines na do abanya kraba no ɛyɛ machines ya eno na ebe monitor electricity consumption na sana adjust aka kire say fahafo nyi electricity wunia eniema amabobo so nyina na do danko akofo ado abaya tam Ghana sika ama yakoto aba no MPP abai na tu aka o ya tua bibi ama cables na bedu meters ye papa ebema because the current meters no say na manfo complain say the consumption is high and na do danko akofo ado akokra smart meters ya consumption so ya obi abetuma tua electricity at a cheaper price
and I could say, sir, we container one seven okay.
Yes, na kadi asem
about 1,300 plus container.
Na yes ya tu kwa bokena.
Container no.
Container na tu kwa bokena.
Na container won tabai.
Ye mi fa mo nura. Ya handing over the assault mon saw. Say one meters ya ye de mam say mon fa ma Ghana for na no ne be reduce electricity a efie bia ye yusu na do akrasa meters number uko Germany and no mu yusu uko Netherlands and no mu yusu they pay electricity at affordable price masa arewo
ama containers net na yira ukuma
atukwa bokena
ba kunye mienu about 1,300 containers
atukwa bokena container tima pretema port atu sisi ameno kasa omo si atra ayi na lego eko
container no be there too
container to say
tede na yira
say yeah omo ka che say yeah be do port no dey tukwa bokena ye possible. Hey, and you brasam ni can say
country called Ghana
under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
It will be good about
the dream MPP abaya handing over. I'm a energy minister John Jinapakwa assess I'm a yadia shensa I'm a say containers in the wasom na procurement no issues were home. Containers ni yakande mako di atene nsama na wo say edodo a aban ne toba ye no aso akabu so efafam meka ebia kv 1 kv to 36 kv cables
okay
and then the kilo voltage
okay
no ye a unit of energy measurement ye lay and voltage bia na kire say a 1,000 unit
okay
na ya kra papa but one ye nim so man Ghana so fa ECG report transmission losses on kuano eye sika mu ana ba na say transmission losses so ye ka wasem no ye cables no a transport na distribute electricity no eno na nya papa
okay
na losses no ba eye sika mu ya de chekere man enti dia na je sa ban me ye mpe cables so papa ya kwakra cables so papa e dia ba Yawa smart grid eno ye machine anya afi na krobi fo ba ba press half wonya ehia electricity o
okay
once ya one smart grid machine and a network no in a locality no it means show our ECG system no so what ha say area ha no a hane half wo efu nyanka ne antimo ma extend enya nipa na ebehwe
machine
smart grid machine and also ka ho bi
ya kraka
ho ya sana kra enai recommended meter, smart meter. Oko Germany, Oko Amsterdam, Oko all the European Union countries in Inano. Meter, and money pay ya Juma, the whole hand, and to create a barber check. I'm a fear be I mean, we are saying I recommended some meter where you sure and electricity boy a cough from. Because one young meter papa, so one young cable papa. Some young man will mean and electricity boy a cough. So cable in ya and my consumption no a high.
That's affecting households.
But when your cable papa a reduce consumption. And another say magic Ghana for ya budget you run a papa and so apexika ako class anyama who do me and say cables smart grid network
and the meters
ya da my electricity o kra na kumino ababa for who be tower mo hairdresser for who be tower mo tailor for who be tower mo. Oh, why? Sassika winning. Yeah, that's what ya containers, you know, say a 2 Burkina and a Mahama.
I'm confirming Burkina Eco containers.
Containers is what? And count the containers and Uncle Benin can me. Then the same Burkina. I want your money to Benin crack a man can was him. Now, Burkina wa containers na two aircon. Me been one man tiasi.
It was here. They said the former administration handed over all these containers. Honorable George Napo.
Mama video. Now producer more. I don't Napoko assess you no car say. And your empty containers you. And your containers you near my one
of 1,300 plus nina.
Oh, that no. 2 o'clock to 3,000 containers. And on one quantity to say aso. Namo or more cry and on what free be into a bayer no one to moon. And all to moon and a containers naira. Aira Pacho. You're 2 about you know. And this is one customer. 900 the mama see. I don't jump about you know. And this is 4. Ako twache tema port was say o ma bayamba
yetini na company said
and to mo ko to say o mo so say o ma bayamba no containers na yira ko Burkina na ye catch o ne boa masa etimi chichiri greater Accra kro ni nyina afoforo close to $700 million and na yira ko no nti o man ye ko fasika wo he foforo ni ya de akwa meters papa ana temamu for one tomo and one said no be so be so we are Ghana for say ya to electricity here they call meters and just abia ba ku ya tua ho ka mi no the video ne ma
fasani me na wo de ehwebi
na wa abo no bia ntimi na wo hu say ya handi over bibi bia frenchim ademan ama no aka say ampipi abandi asenensa.
Yes, Abusia. Nice, sa enetie. Enokre containers no omo afa because sikana ewom no dooso. Enti yesamba ya na ekese yesan akwa akotofufura na yasan push the same things they am ban na ya jisika na they ashebo. And this for ya kromfo akohifo. Hey, it should not be new to you. We are used to. This is how they do their things. Anything that they does, they steal. Said your mobile yana sa purchase agreement to we no mwenyam faso be any free huntino. They want to find a way to make their money also out of it. Enti yamfa kakrao, ya funny na ya fa about 70% out of the whole money involved. Ekoyane buy. Yekoye anase ye buy. Nuyaba akuya tutu ame wakwa papa. And this for ya kromfo upe krono no ombebo. Oto abama omwa wama omu certificate to come and steal. And there's nothing you can do to avoid them. That is their DNA. they have been always stealing. Anytime they got chance, they come to destroy, create, loot, and share. That is all what they does. Mama Elizabeth Channel mo akwa papa. The ekoso no nti nkwasi abana yekoto ye no. Ehun sunsanso no sa enebeko. Sa enebeko. Yemfa segment we ensi ha na yenko yanim. Na yenka nkyere Ghana police force omomfred the energy minister na omontoto na no. Na omomma ono nkyere wo ba bia containers no ewo. Ono enenim ba bia containers no ewo. Obi bia na obetumi akyere ba bia containers no wo apart from sama na yefe na bujina pono ono ene betumi akyere Ghana fo ba bia sabio containers na kwa akodi abusianfo asemfo furasi abusie wahu I'm happy about something. I'm happy about a very big thing. One video ya made, one picture ya made at way. A doom for a rejected a mon. Any what? Any awa. Sabio Muntaka Mohammed. Primitive politician. Chesa omodie. Aduane. Me say NDC for. Omodie say chesa they think say everybody is a fool. And he said the omonkro follow so the aduane ena omon pe no. Sa papa we oda hoyi. Papa we oda hoyi. Na me Ghana for na do bia me kan Ghana for asem amomo ana omo so sanso ye mahi. Ese sabio atorenchema ato Ghana for ewo adum sabia manfo ajapade ahyehye bra omo abre for many years ni nyina ato ahye ahyaye pensem na manfo ani abre omo su kwai ombefa so a omo betumi asan build back their properties na omo atumi anya sikadi ahwe omoma no NDC MP Osanso ye Minister of Interior Muntaka Mubarak ekoya wakosisa mo 1,500 bags and 800 boxes of cooking rice any seminar say adwadifo je bladi jakobo be say NDC ye shege adwene na wu adwene no awu adwene na ya adwuma na bre ohia se obeda ade fufuro bi animu bi mo mesi dada no na tese the style of model ba no eye arcade esene de omo show ni first no adwadifo omo de omo ho omo nim kwa ye fa so pesika adwadifo omo nim kwa ye fa so aye confession omo ntwen so obi ebekwa akoyi nam de abro mo so omo njenwe na omo ona mbom no omo ankasa ko ahayo ko che nambewe wo Muntaka Mohammed enkrofo japade ahye aba omo tibom omo nhu de omo nye omo nhu de omo ye nipa ho akire ni se niema ahye se no na wo kwase ampanyini wakofa ammo ne awa se udi bekuru omo temper at the same time na mahama so gina ka kire so mo nu aduane wo ho bro obi ne niema ahye na so aye hye ohun de onye no na akose sammo eni awa Muntaka why na kire sa nkwase asemu why na this primitive thinking we share with him why na ka kire sa santefo ntimi nto aduane ni asantefo omunye votarian so Brother Jacopo akaniba akamfo common ne yan wo obi hu akire no hu de owom no na wakosesa money awa akani ba akadi obedi anka omre asante akanfo ankasa ekadi obedi di odi be obedi ni wonanum ada nka how ni wiase ye pebra na abo ye pebibi kase na ye akanfo. In fact, the Akan region in the country is super dientia because ye bray ye mojani etim fifre. It is a aturenchema to ye na enye wo mo enye wo semina enye oyi wa akwosesa aba ena ode be kuri ye tampa common ne yen chimi wo sabio wo not na wo na obema kan ni aduane adi wo muntaka mo wo na obema yen na aduane adi e wo ye krom awana chiro sa victims of the Adum fire victims ese muntaka Mubarak common ne yempa aduane adi yenim se de ye bobra yensa esu yachi de ye hwehwe eye different. Listen to this. Enti abusia akani ba ade atonani ebunuma kwosesa kaase akese de benenam ho ya tonua ne de bremo magi nkodi mu de serua na mo hwehwe ai se de mahama kaaye agana for mu hia digitalization mo de dokono ne ntinam ne shitobo. Hey, these guys think that we are fools so enti obi ani abra na japade ahye na wo de mo na wo de be kuru no. This is how you used to convince Gafo, Nkranfo, a mobile, Kosia, Akoko, and Amodoko G vote. Akan people are beyond that. People are now wisening. The intellectuality is intellectualing. Enyamo, and the Yehuhe, Enyawa, and the Yehuhe. The Yehuhe say, enkania dundum kwasi ankania dundum pre no muntwa so do the rightful thing and let the light be stable. We will fight for ourselves and we will fetch food for ourselves. Wanim gwase muntara Mubarak wani wo next time uhunu bibi obepene ho yie uhuru bibia obepene ho wadamfo Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia bema anadwene mabie bema onimu nyansa bema otimi ridi ehu the situation na otimi present ne ho with a willing with the way ema amanfo appreciate papa na ba ho no wamfa nuane na ba yo papa na ba no wankasa wunua Bawumia oba no or the cement bag mako 1,000 any 200,000 Ghana cedis and the buy say monjina monsan famme odi mojuma nye de mu bedi akwa ne egu Jimmy munsu anyanso NDC for na Ghana for nye moa. We are not in the 19 kwajo holes. Yen srena yedi I hope na do na asem ye bedidi. Muntara Mohammed sanya nsade we bi na se wonwene we anyema we bi na so mpanhwe enya duane and the solutions to the problems that we have. Munya nkwase dumso no. Muman kania ni nyina ne nan so na se muman kania ni nyina ne nan so a akamfo ya nkasa, we will fight for ourselves and we find a way to make our day and eat. We don't need you people to eat. Enya mo, enya anwa, enye semina ena obetumi e dia be deceive yen. What wanim go ase? Dr. Bawumia, look at the intelligent way that he moved. And people were really, people don't wanted him to go. People were just what? People regretted for voting for you people. There. And I'm saying, and every single Ghanaian has seen the true colors of the evil party NDC. Bosha Moshe ye. Nsema Mokika ye. Nsema monte da enam campaign ni power nti mukata monika ye ene obia humusuban se mo ya akromfo awudifo mo ye nchichemu munni nimdie ewa mamuo ho mo lack leadership quality. You don't like equity in the system. You don't like it. You always want to be seen as the big man and you have your small boys to rule. Emma so. Etinka ye honchire ye. Nanka mo ba mo tete kasi akasiem. Mo ba na mo de mo dokono ntinam anwa ene nkwasi asem nkwasi ade semina. Na mo de abeche ye na yaje na yato abama. Obetu piga. Munsu enyansa te se Dr. Bawumia na munya ajimi no. Abusia medin ene Mr. Mafo. Medemu besia ebesen shi ochna babie phone lines na tum utumi frɛ na wakyerɛ wadwen niya Rex Ford entry memo akwa yie pa. Yeah, today you came late. Abuja meso ase uguso na wo hwɛ video na bo modern like video no na fawonsa esi adoma no so said e be ya se ba life a wo nso no ubenya nkai bo se yaba na wa be support abusia ha na medemu besi babie phone last na to musu tumi frɛ na wa kyerɛ wadwen. Yes, first caller ewo call no so. Hello wadwen. Yes, Monica.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello,